This video is made for adult collectors because he legit won't stop falling apart. So I bought this. I knew it was bad, but I really wanted to see for myself. And yeah, it's not great. I promise the next animated toy I get is going to be a good one. I've got my eyes on a black Bumblebee and a couple of others, so, you know, don't worry. Now, quickly before I get into the figure, I just want to, again, plug the Patreon. There is a Patreon. It'll be linked in the description down below. There's a bunch of exclusive videos on there already of just, like, me talking about certain toys I like that probably won't get their own full videos. So you can check that out. Links in the description down below. It's like $3, I believe, a month for the exclusive video stuff. And there's also behind the scenes pictures and things. I'm going to be uploading more behind the scenes photos and just random photos I have of things on there. So keep an eye out for that, patrons. But yeah, that's in the description if you want to do it. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. It's completely up to you. But I will start off positive by saying I love the jet. I love the shaping of the wings, the swept forward look. It's just always been badass, and the matte black just makes it look even nicer. That's why I went for Skywarp more than anything else, because I love that matte black. I also love the metallic purple they used on the body and the dark purple for the outlines. I also like how they're different. And normally when you use different colors like this, it looks disjointed, but the way that they're placed, it doesn't, because the metallic purple is just in one spot, so it works, and I think they did a great job on that. The trans orange cockpit fits this deco so well. I just wish it opened, but that's the least of this thing's problems. The underside is a lot. Like, the arms are clearly there, but this design is super hard to do in toy form, so undercarriage I'm okay with. That and like 90% of jet transformers we get ever have an undercarriage, so it's not that big of a deal at this point. He does have landing gear to keep him up, but the front one on mine likes to fold in on itself when rolled forward. Like, it's supposed to click in, but it doesn't, so it just flops. You can flip the cannons forward to shoot things, which is neat, but I prefer them swept back. It makes it look a lot more sleek and less like there's an undercarriage. Now, the transformation is, I'm just gonna show you. The transformation. Now, a couple of things I want to point out about this before I get started. This is the last part of the content pieces I'm shooting for this video. And so the landing gear doesn't tab in. It's supposed to peg in and it doesn't. The cockpit has just decided to like come off now at the slightest touch. So that's fantastic. And then one of his fingers, just right here, this one. You can't see that. This one just loves to like, is it this one or is it this one? One of them just likes to come off. It's this one right here. It's coming out. The fingers just fall off. I'll show you that more in a minute. So he's just deteriorating on me. That's fantastic. Anyways, transformation is just like, it's your basic seeker mode thing of the legs and the arms come from the back. However, this has automorph in it, sort of. That doesn't really work. You kind of have to help the arms out and then sort of just like, hope everything goes into place. Snap it in. And then now you have to make sure the landing gear is folded all the way. Otherwise, this will just hate you. It's doing the thing. It'll just hate you. There we go. I hate these. These panels, you were supposed to, that one always falls off. You're supposed to split them and bring it out. But this one just like comes off at the drop of a hat. So I personally like to leave them folded up. But I personally like to leave them folded up for the sake of this video. Oh my God. For the sake of this video, can I get the line out, please? For the sake of this video, I'm leaving them like this because that's the correct transformation. He looks like he wants a hug. Let's just get this all situated properly. Now this thigh swivel here is incredibly loose, and it hates, we'll get to that later. It hates life. Unfold the feet. Which, by the way, the feet have no natural stopping point, so this foot likes to stay this shape while this one is slightly more open. And if I like fix that on this leg and put him down, the weight's just gonna flatten it anyway, so he leans to the side. Whatever, that's done. We did it. Oh wow, the thing didn't fall off. I'm surprised. Yep, that's him standing up straight. He leans a lot. From a visual standpoint, he looks really sick. I love the animated secret design, and this really helps show that design like in person. The light piping in the head works so damn well. Even the glowing mouth is cool. I love the head sculpt. The paint is super lush. Mine's got a couple scratches though, but the purple actually, it looks really great. But that's all I really have to say that's good about the robot mode. Now the bad. Let's start with the legs and work our way up. The ratchets, for some reason, put him at this weird stance, and the feet don't help. I don't know why they needed to put ratchets in here, because he doesn't need them. But they gave it to him anyways, and it really hurts. There's no like in-between clicks, not to mention there's so much play, so he either does the splits or just falls forward. And he also has my favorite thing ever, gorilla arms. You know how much I love those. There's no wrist swivel because his arms do the opening thing. Like, I don't remember him doing this in the show, but they can do that, I guess. The backpack also doesn't like to stay tabbed in properly, nor do these panels like staying on without coming apart or shooting into the ether. You'll see more of that when we do the articulation because it starts happening and I don't like it. It's a real shame because it's a very nice design, but this figure just hates existing. I really hope Legacy gives us a new one like, you know, Armada Starscream, so that we can get something that's posable, nice, and does not fall to pieces. You don't buy this for the posing. I mean, you don't buy this at all, but you don't buy this for the posing. It's not very good. Head actually is quite expressive. You can't really do like any head tilts just because of the way the collar is built. And I kind of wish you could because, you know, it's the Starscream mold. It would be nice. But, you know, the head rotates. It looks up and down. It does all that. Shoulders are on a soft ratchet. So they can rotate. They can't do a full 360 because the wings. They can go out that far, and they bend below the shoulder. So there's a little bit of play in the shoulder itself, but then below the shoulder they bend out, just because of how the automorphing gear thing works. I guess that's it. You do have a bicep swivel. This one's extremely loose because, yeah, it's very loose. There it goes. Yay! And because they're gorilla armed, you can't really do much. Fingers can articulate, however, these ones here, there it goes. It's deteriorating on me. It's starting to fall apart. This is amazing. I bought this sealed, by the way. And then you can do this for reasons, I guess. It never wants to close up. There we go, all the way. Nothing at the waist due to the way that it transforms. This whole thing snaps in. However, this likes to lift a lot. Like, it's supposed to stay like this. If you go to move the arms around and stuff, and then it starts to like raise itself, it's kind of annoying. Hips are on ratchets. Oh, what? That's new. What? Okay. Ah, there we go. Oh, a piece of plastic just fell off of it when I did that. They can go in and out. You got that really loose ass thigh swivel. Now I actually know how to take that apart. I can fix that. You know, that's good. Knee ratcheted for some reason, can bend that far. And then the feet can go forward. They can go back. You have a pivot, and then you have the foldy toes. I guess if you want to use that, you can. But he doesn't like standing up straight. Oh, there he goes again. He's constantly leaning forward, and like you can sort of bend the legs a little bit to give him a better stance. But even still, he'll stand like this, right? But if I touch it, he does the splits thing. There's so much play. That one's terrible. There's so much play in the ratchets, along with the loose thigh swivels. This one's ratcheted. I just noticed that. Because this one's not, this one is detented. Okay. But, oh, there he goes again. Yeah, you can, stop it. You can get him standing properly, sort of. But he still just looks like monkey because of his arm. And there he goes. There goes that. Now I'm dropping it. Ow! There we go. See, what I do is I literally just leave these. Fold it. There it goes again. You know what? Screw it. We're taking it off. We're pegging it together. And then that's how I leave it. Oh, now the torsos come undone. That's just fantastic. So, both of them. Okay, you know what? That's it. Articulation segment over. I don't care. Buy this instead. These two cost the same, by the way, when I bought them. And this is a much better toy.
Quick little side note thing. I film using these. I have 2 of these soft boxes, right? They're great. So you set one up like this, and you set the other one up, but you're not supposed to set it up like that. I kicked the stand accidentally, and it fell. I've been doing this for a long time, I swear. Just get this back. There we go. That's better. He still sucks. There he is. Screw you.
So yeah, I got this for pretty cheap sealed, so you can find it for not a lot, but should you buy it? I would honestly say no. I mean, if you want, like, animated Seekers and we're not going to get any ever, then I would definitely say get it. But it just has so many problems because of its inherent automorph gimmick that it's centered around, that it just fails drastically at a lot of things. But that's been my look at Starscream, not Starscream. This is Skywarp, and I'm an idiot. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.